What's good? I'm Jack and I'm back in the review dojo, and this time I will be reviewing the PulseCon exclusive Marvel Legends Retro Venom. Like when this figure was first announced, I knew I had to have it because it is on that Omega Red body, and the Omega Red has become one of my favorite Marvel Legends figures. And as you can see, I tried to get him in a cool pose, for the intro of the video. I mean, I like it. I think it's good. And sorry for the look. Well, sorry if there's like a lens flare. My diorama is actually set up in front of a window, so and there's nothing really I can do about the sun. I don't have anything dark enough to cover it, so that lens flare is gonna be there. As you can see here, the figure is in a neutral pose, and like it's nicely detailed. I mean, there are, as you can see, certain, like, the camera may not be picking it up too well, but there are like paint spots, missing paint spots, especially on like those, like this red and this blue. But overall, to me, the figure looks good. It looks good. It looks what the aesthetic they're trying to give us, basically. Well, I guess in here you can get a better look of the figure overall. Like, he looks black on camera. Like, he looks black. Wow, he looks black on camera. Like, he looks like a solid black, but he's actually a very dark navy blue. Now, he didn't come with much. All he came with was an extra head and an extra pair of hands. And as you can see, this is the extra head. This is the head that actually came on him in the packaging. I just switched to the tongue lashing head because I switched to the tongue lashing head because I figured it would make it would give him a cooler looking pose at the beginning of the video. As you can see, this is nice. I keep dropping it. Next time I drop it, I'm just probably not gonna pick it up. But as you can see, it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Nicely detailed. I'm not gonna say highly detailed because it's really not. It doesn't have that much detail, but it's a cool looking Venom head. And he came with a pair of fist hands, and these fist hands, they don't have the white square either. They have the red and blue paint, cell shaded animated spots or whatever, stripes or whatever you want to call them. Like, that is all over the figure. And yeah, that's about it. Bare minimum accessories. I mean, basic accessories, actually. Alright, so now that we have all of his accessories out of the way, let's move on to his articulation. And he can look up, well, he can't look up too far, otherwise the head will pop off. He can look down that much. Oh, I didn't even put the head all the way back on. Well, you can't move his head too much, otherwise it's gonna pop off. But he can look up like about that much to keep the head from popping off. He can look down. He has a deep ab crunch, and he can bend back a decent amount. These butterfly jumps is really what makes the figure for me. Like, they can go in that much, go back that much. Like, you get like some real, feral, monstrous. Like the pose I had him at the beginning of the video. Waist swivel. Thigh swivel. He can kick up that much. I forgot. I need to work on my review lingo. But yeah, he kicks up that much. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boot swivel, ankle pivot, and ankle pivot and rotation. No, it doesn't rotate. Swivel, ankle swivel, pivot, ankle swivel and pivot. You know, your traditional, you know, standard Marvel Legends articulation. I think the hip joint is like a T joint, is what they call it. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I figure I'd do a more traditional format. I mean, a traditional figure review format for this video, since it's a single figure, because I've been, you know, doing multiple figures in my previous videos. And that's it for the articulation. Nothing too drastic. I mean, we've seen this articulation scheme before on this body, so there's nothing really to be surprised about. They didn't get him anything extra and whatnot. Alright, we'll move on to his height. To the top of his head, like, he stands about like 7¼ inches tall. Yeah, 7¼ inches tall. So he's a fairly large Marvel Legends figure. I mean, he is on the bigger Omega Red body, like I said. So it's expected that he's a bit bigger. And 7¼ inches, that's a nice size. Like, honestly, I really like the Omega Red body. Like, I really do. And with that, now we move on to some size comparisons. Alright, here he is compared to other Marvel Legends Venom figures. This is the first Venom released in the modern Marvel Legends line. I forgot what wave he came in. I think is it the Space Venom? I don't know, but I know it's not it wasn't a part of that other Venom wave. The Venom wave with Scream and the unmasked Eddie Brock head. Like, I know it's not that one, because I didn't get that figure because I had this one. This is the movie Venom, as you can see. And this is the monster, the re-release of the Monster Venom Bath, the deluxe Venom figure. But as you can see, there's a wide range of sizes for Venom. And honestly, I'm pretty sure we're going to get this version, this figure specifically re-released with this paint job. I know it's going to happen. It has to. It has to. Hasbro knows what they're doing. They're going to re-release this body, this paint job on this body. Trust me, it's going to happen. Also, here he is next to other figures who share this exact same body. Now, the Omega Red is like one of my favorite Marvel Legends ever so far. And this is the Warpath. Now, I really hope they use this body a lot more in the future. I mean, though, technically, honestly, not technically, honestly, there's one character that I want them to re-release on this body. There's one character that I want them to re-release on this body, and I've seen people make customs of this character, but I want Hasbro to make a official release of him, and that character is Sabretooth. Now, unfortunately, there's that lens flare again that keeps happening, but I'm pretty sure they've realized how much better Sabretooth will look on this body. Like, just imagine it. I've seen a custom using the Omega Red body for Sabretooth, but like, like I said, I want Hasbro to do an official, just like how they made a retro animated series Venom with this body. They can make a retro X-Men animated series Sabretooth on this body. Now look at this. I mean, I know that the fur from Sabretooth doesn't completely sit on the neck because of I'm just let Wolverine lay right there for a little minute. Like that peg, there's no peg hole in the back of this body. But like I said, Sabretooth, like this would be perfect. Just look at this. Wolverine, Sabretooth, like Hasbro, you like you gotta make this happen. Alright, so overall it's an excellent figure. An excellent Marvel Legends figures. It's on that Omega Red body, and I love all the figures that come on that body. As you can see, I have all three. I have the original Omega Red, Warpath, and now Venom. I actually ordered the 5-pack, the Omega Red from the Wolverine 5-pack. But I feel like that person probably scammed me. I'd update you all in a future Marvel Legends review if that figure actually comes in or not, because like I said, I just love this body. Omega Red is my favorite, one of my favorite Marvel Legends figures, so why not get the updated version with the better paint job? But if anybody from Hasbro is watching this video, and I'm pretty sure there's a small chance of that happening, re-release this figure with that solid black and white paint job, and then give us a Sabretooth on this body, please. And you know what, I'm probably just gonna put that into almost every Marvel Legends review that I do until it happens. I want that to happen so bad. Give us a Sabretooth on this body, please. But anywho, I mean, that's about it for this review. I mean, I've rambled on long enough, and I hope you all enjoyed it. You know, this was a more traditional format review because it's a single figure. And yeah. Anywho, I want to give glory and honor to God for all that He's done for me. I want to say thank you to everyone who watched this video all the way through. Thank you to all my recent subscribers. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, it's been real.